Okay. So last time we have covered about the reusable tester blocks, the libraries, okay, mouse over filter, search elements, and everything.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go today with the similar topics of that.
One task you gave now about the date function.
Yes, yes, yes.
Actually, I have tried in many ways. Like I have started on my application actually.
Hmm.
So I took my home page as a precondition. Precondition as open URL, post condition as a closed browser, and login page. Like that, I'm trying. So in that, I have one date field actually. So that I have scanned, and from there I'm trying like translate value.
Okay.
I'm getting like I have used a date with three parameters, but you are asking like date format should be 3rd July, comma 2021, right?
Hmm. Yes, yes.
So, like I'm getting only end day, a month, l year, comma l year. I have tried like that. Date in +3 or -20 days, like that we can give. Like that will be in format of 03/07/2021. But that should not be the format. You are expecting the format should be 3rd July, comma 2021.
Yes, this one.
Um,
This.
Yes, sir. I have actually tried in many ways. I'm getting only end day, a month, comma earlier. There I'm stucking actually.
So,
How I should
so
get.
just show me the what you wrote on the date function.
Okay. Can we go to our
You can send me on the chat,
on chat? Okay.
Skype chat.
Yes, yes. Like I have used date function. So for date function, I'm not getting. I mean, we will be getting slash format or dot format, right? So I have used in this way. But we are you are expecting next current year, next I mean every month of third date or something like that.
Hmm?
Yeah. I have tried like this, like a month for three,
No,
first
no, this is just a format. This is just a format. I want the logic by
no,
behind getting the third day. Okay, this is not.
yes,
This is
yes.
just a format.
This is just a format. That's what I'm saying. You are expecting like next month, current month, like that. Get it for every current month and get it for every. I mean, get it for next month.
Yes.
Have tried in date format, but that format is wrong, which we are you are expecting.
No,
Uh,
no, no, no. Format is just forget about format and talk
oh,
about logic.
logic.
Yes.
And I have used even random also. It will change, right? Random if I use
No, no. How you thought to have a random function here?
like yeah, that will not work. Just I have gone through that. Like in Tricentis Tosca, we have few like date expressions na it is not clear that much there that image actually it is having some logic that I'm not getting. Have tried in many ways like using and they are using like calci something like that.
That is all different. That is all different. It is I told you it is the answer is in this
And
class only. Okay. Whatever we have used.
yes,
So let's take out the date format and the take out the date and format will be on you. Okay.
yes.
So this we have used. Now tell me about these three brackets. What they
First
usually
one
do.
is the base date. If we give the date that consider as a base date, that will count from the that count starts from that date. And
Hmm.
next one is a parameter offset. like we can give +2 months, plus days, or minus days, minus months, like that we can give. And the third parameter is a format, in which format we are expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which
Yes.
means
So when you are saying first is the base date
base date, yes. So
for any day in a
mm,
month, what
mm,
should be the base date?
first month, first of that month.
Yes, you got it right. Okay, just a second.
01/07/2021, let I'm taking plus 3 days, date
So
for
how you take the first of any date using these functions?
first of any date. First date, sir. First
Yes,
month, first date.
first date of any month.
First,
Can we use this?
yes, month first. I have tried even with month first, but I.
So this can be my base date.
Yes, month first.
I've got my base date.
Yes.
Okay, now what you want to do? Third of any
It's
month.
third of any month. Means it is taking from zero, right, sir? From calculating +2 days, huh?
Yes, the first is already there, plus 2 days.
Yes, +2 days, yes.
Okay,
Mm.
when I translate the value, it is saying the Tosca date format according to the value 7/1/2021 cannot be interpreted as date.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so what we need to check is our this. This is target date format has having one extra one. Okay, now let's check. So it is giving me first of my what is this ninth? Why it is giving ninth? Current month.
Maybe base date we have changed in TCPS.
No, no, we have changed the date. What is this? Target date. Month date.
MMDDYY.
This is July only, right? Why it is taking, let's not take this first, okay? The month first and translate this value. Okay, we have got 1st of July.
Yes.
Okay, now I want to add 2 days into into my base date. Okay, so this is how plus 2D I'm adding 2 days.
Mm.
Why it is giving me incorrect value? From where it is taking ninth? I'm not adding month, right?
Yes, you are adding days, but it is taking
DD.
days.
This is ninth. This is adding the date in the current date. Okay, but I am taking the base date as month first. It is not behaving correctly. This is my month first. This is my.
Sir, in TCP also the date format should sync whatever we are giving in details, that should be sync in test configuration as well.
No, no, it is actually behaving not correct. You see, it is 26th of July. How 26th is coming? Okay, do we?
Means it is taking.
Okay, this is target date format. Okay, and this is Tosca date format. Target can also be DD, but this is strange. So you got my logic, right?
Yes, yes. But it will not depend on our target date format. Yes.
No, no, it will not depend on target. I'm just taking the date as my current date. Okay, let's
Mm.
say what it is taking, man. This is this is 24th of July. It is taking 24th. Is it coming 24th here? Yes. So 24th is there. Okay. So we have my base date as uh, okay. So it is taking 3rd of July from here when I'm putting the date in this
Mm.
format. Okay, the 3rd of July 2021. So when I say it is take it as a month first, it is giving me 3rd of July. Now it is correct.
Okay.
Hello. Okay.
Hello. Yes.
So whenever you add the month first as your base date, and let's say you want to add 2 days, because one we are getting it. We are getting the first date.
Mm.
Now I can add any date into my first date, right?
Yes. Plus
So
two
I just
dates.
added plus 2 date, and this is this simple.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the
And
form
let's
should.
say you want the date from the next month, from the every next month. Then
Mm.
how you will do? Don't think over the beat. Okay.
Plus
Just
one M.
plus one. Yes. So it is this simple. When you translate the value, it will give me the August of 3rd always.
Mm.
And it can be any date now. Okay. You can get the 15th, 12th, 11th, any date.
Yes.
By just taking the base date as my first of date, any date, and adding into this. Okay.
Yes.
This is a one logical solution. Okay. And then you can
Format,
also
sir, again, format should be like 3rd July, comma 2021.
this you need to do. Okay, I have told you about the formats. Okay, let's say we have also used the format something same like this 3rd of July when we had the class, right? This,
Yes.
so you need to do this. So then there is, okay, so you just do, then we will see tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, just a second, I'm coming. Hello. Yeah. So this we have completed, and now today we'll go with With the business parameters, how to upload and download file, what is explicit name, okay, and if time permits, we'll go with repetition.
Okay.
Okay, so we have already created the libraries here, okay, which are using some data. And
Yes.
what is the use of library is increasing the reusability of a set of steps, which is common for all.
Yes.
Okay, so here we will use our library again. Okay, so I have created my library. What is the purpose of my library is to increase the reusability when I'm using this login user. Let's say here again in my business parameter, okay, which has the particular step and using a this email address only.
Yes.
Okay, in the common repository, you will not be able to make the changes into the library reference, whatever you are using into your test cases.
Okay.
But let's say this is my local repository. I'm able to make the changes. Okay.
Yes.
So where all I'm using this library, let's check it. This login. Okay. I'm using this login reference here also. In the fill user registration, you see this email address. Okay.
Mm.
So I'm using on my two test cases the single library. Let's say I'm able to access the data of this particular library and I can change it. Okay, let's change it to different email address. Let's change it to this email address. Okay, I have changed this here. So when I made changes here, okay, in this test case also it got changed. But I want to use the previous email address here only. So it got changed. So what I will do, I will just go and use my email address. Okay. So now see what happened with this. Okay, this email address again change. Okay, so is this the right way to work? Like whenever you need, you change. Whenever you don't need, you don't change.
Mm.
And whenever you change, it will reflect to wherever you are using this particular library. Okay, it is not a correct way. Let's say I'm using a test case which requires the admin credentials, okay, and it is there in this admin credentials and you are also using it, but you don't want the admin, you want a normal user to test. And when you change that particular normal user with the admin user or admin user with the normal user, it will reflect and it will hamper both of your test cases. Got it? Getting
Means
my point?
if you are using admin credentials as well, it will reflect even in local repository and common repository, you are saying, sir?
Common and local both. If you make changes in the library, let's say this is my
Mm.
business parameter for admin. Okay, this is my business parameter for this is my reusable tester block I'm using here for user general user.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm using the same login library. Here I have a particular set of email address which
Mm.
belongs to the admin right now. Okay, when I'm using my test case, I'm changing it to some different email address. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
test user. So what will happen? Like it will change into the whole libraries. You can
Yes.
see in the admin also it is coming as the user.
User.
Okay,
Okay.
but I want the admin here.
Mm.
Okay, so it is reflecting in the user also admin.com.
Mm.
So this is not the correct way. Whenever you make any changes, it will reflect to wherever you are using in this the particular library of login. That is why it is not allowed or preferable to make the changes into the libraries when you are using on the common workspace. Okay. Until and unless you don't check out the whole library folder, you will not be able to make any changes. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to use the same steps also, but different test data also. So how to resolve this conflict? Okay. So to resolve this conflict, business parameter comes into the picture.
Okay.
Okay. So this particular business values, okay, the email address, okay, not the password. You can also provide the password. The email address and password, this business values you can provide using the business parameter. Okay, this is called as business values, whatever the test data we use.
Yes.
Okay, so we provide it using the business parameter. So now how to create the business parameter is in the reusable test tab block, you will be able to create the business parameter.
Okay.
Okay, nowhere other than this library. Okay, so when you right click, you will see one create business parameter container.
Okay.
Okay, when you click here, you will see one container of business parameter created. And whatever is your attribute values, let's say email, you want to provide here,
Okay.
you will use the parameters in the business parameter as email. So it will say create parameter
Okay.
and you rename it as email.
Okay.
Okay, because it can be anything. It can be anything. It is just the naming convention, the good naming convention, you are using it. So now in the fill user credentials, what I will do, you can see here on this email, I want to take the reference of this parameter. Whatever the value I put here should come here in the parameter.
Mm.
Okay. So what I will do, there is the format of using the parameter is curly braces, PL, square braces, anything comes under the square brackets and curly braces, any function.
Mm.
And in the PL, I will put my parameter name, email.
Okay.
Okay, this is one way. And the another way is to just drag and drop this parameter into this value. So whatever I will put here will reflect here.
Okay.
Okay, so now my business parameter is ready. Now what I will do, I have not made any changes here in my test cases. Okay, now it already converted into the business parameters.
Mm.
Now let's say this is my admin test case. I will use test admin the same way I'm using it. And this is I'm using the test. Okay. So now I'm able to use the different test data using the same set of test steps into the different test cases. Okay. Now let's execute one with this test data.
Okay.
I have not made any changes in this step. This is a common step for login.
Okay.
And this is,
Test user.
yes. Okay. So it will click on login and login with some certain user, this admin. I'm just using the different test data here. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm able to log in with this user. I'm able to log in with test training 14643, which
Yes.
is my admin user. Okay. And the same way with the different test data, I'm able to log in
One.
using this another email address. Okay. So
Okay.
this is how I got the leverage to use the same test steps but the different test data using the business parameter.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how we can achieve using my business parameter. So whenever you create library which requires some test data, okay, and which is changing according to the user, according to let's say any flow, you can use the business parameter and provide that particular value into the test step value wherever you want to use.
Yes.
Okay,
Business
this is
parameters means it will start with PL, sir.
yes, it is start with PL. Okay, it is tricky when configuration parameter starts with CP, buffer starts with B. So why business parameter it starts with PL?
Mm.
Okay, it is just the payload. Whatever the payload we are providing here, it will reflect into my test steps.
Okay, PL means payload. It's
Yeah.
like I thought that payload means we will be having in API as well, like there we will be
S-
having a field like payload.
yes, yes.
There.
So see, payload is just a word. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
object is a word. When it comes to the application development, object behaves differently, and my remote is also an object. My mouse is also an object.
Yes.
Okay, so it is not about the word. The payload means sometimes the payload used in the war. Okay, when it comes to
Mm.
fill the rifles and everything, it is a payload we need to fill.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so whatever the value we need to provide is
Mm.
payload. Okay, it is not defined anywhere like the PL value. What is the PL defines as? So it is. I got to know somewhere from somewhere in the present is it is the payload. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay.
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 So this is about the business parameter. Now we will go with upload and download file. Okay.
Uh,
Mm, where it is.
I have one more doubt as well, sir. Actually, my application, whenever I'm scanning, every page is in Excel type, like test sheets. I'm getting like in Excel.
Test sheets.
Mostly, yes. All if I scan my login page, also, I'm getting like rows and columns, giving a symbol like test sheet symbol. We will be having a test Excel symbol, something.
No, no, no. It is a table only. Okay, not the Excel and everything. But where it is coming, like the same application or different application?
My application which I'm using for this product, insurance product, even after logging the page, if we are having a one profile, in one profile we are having different tiles, so
Mm-hmm.
each tile is also a row and column, like tables, different set of tables in one page.
Mm-hmm.
So while filtering na, if I want to give some value or if I want to check one date in status style, I like yesterday I have filtered like end till end. Then I got like one field as this date field like that. So a whole application is in the form of tables actually.
Yes, you need to use the filter. Okay, as I showed you in the last class, using the filter will give you the deeper view of application. from where you can select. Sometimes elements are hidden. Okay,
Then
so
yes, all
you need
elements.
to select out of it. And how to steer the table, we will start tomorrow about
Okay.
how to steer the table, if you will be able to complete this today.
Okay.
Okay, so this is about download and upload the file. Let's say sometimes this scenario comes when you need to download some file and you need to upload some file. Okay, so how to do this using the Tosca? Okay, so let's scan quickly about this page, the download and choose file.
Okay.
It is
So if they ask about the repository means the people who are already working on they are using in our project they are using MS SQL Server,
mhm.
and the people who are just now trying they are using none as a repository, like you said, like none is for local repository which the people learn about the tool, we can say.
Just not even learning. Okay, let's say I'm the only one person working on this project. Okay, so what is the need of creating a common repository?
Okay.
Then I can create the local one.
Repository.
Yeah.
Common repository means I mean we can even take the code the people who are already working.
Yes, yes. So it is like you can say you must have heard about the Git. Okay, it
Yes.
is a code management application where you can multiple users can upload their code. Okay, because code cannot be developed by a single user. Okay, single developer. It can be developed by multiple developers. Okay, but ultimately we are integrating our code.
Yes.
Okay, it means we are combining our code. So when everybody is working on different machines, how they will combine? They will put somewhere in the common repository. Okay, somewhere in the common place. Okay, so when you start developing things and when you put it on the common thing to just merge it, okay, the same way it works like here. You must have heard about the SharePoint also. When you edit any Excel, you need to check out on the SharePoint Excel. Anyway, everybody can work on it, and it will update on the particular place, which is called as the SharePoint, which is the common place from where everybody can access that particular Excel.
Yes.
The same way, it is putting the repository in a common place where everybody can access whatever you are doing, whatever your other team members are doing. You can get the updates. Okay, you can put the updates, anything you can do using the common repository.
Okay.
So you are creating, let's say, the login test case, your teammate is creating the register test case, but it should come ultimately in a single suite.
Hmm.
Okay, so it should merge on a common place. So that's how it works.
Okay.
Okay, so this is download. This is download button, and this is unique by using its ID. Okay, the upload file. So it is fine for us in terms of scanning. We have saved it. Okay, this is my upload and download.
Upload, download.
So when I click on download, it will download a particular file.
Mm.
Okay, and how I need to upload? I need to choose the file, and then I need to select any file
Yes.
from any downloads, let's say. Okay,
Yes.
so just a second. So this is my file. Let me delete this first. We have already downloaded that. Okay. So let's click on the download only for now.
Click.
Yes, you can use click or X, anything. Okay, your file got downloaded here in the sample file. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is a lot of noise coming. So your file got downloaded here on the download folder. Okay. Now let's say my this is my small file which is downloading. Okay, it can be the large file. It can be my internet can be slow. My internet can be fast. It depends on that. And you want to check if your file is downloaded there on the folder or not. In the downloads folder, it is there or not. You want to check after downloading any file. Okay, so how you will check? You will use the standard modules, and in the file operation, there is a file saying the file existence. Okay, you will just drag and drop this into your test case, the file existence. Check if file downloaded. Okay, so where you are downloading your file, you need to give the path of the directory, which is downloads. Just copy it. This is my path and this is my file name. Okay, I can remove the quotes also. And let's say I am verifying it if the file exists there or not. Okay, this particular sample file which I have downloaded. I'm just executing it. Okay, my file got downloaded here and it is saying verification was successful. The expected file is this, which is exists there on the particular folder. Okay, so hello, are you there? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm following. Actually, a
Yes.
background noise is there, so that's why.
Yes. So I just want to ask one question. Okay, this
Yes.
is how I'm verifying if my file is already downloaded. Let's say I'm following this whole procedure continuously clicking the download and verifying the file is downloaded. When it is not hit there in the download page, let's say my file is not getting downloaded, so how it will work? It will fail.
Yes, it will fail saying that there is no file in that
Be-
particular path.
yes, because it is taking time to download. My download is still in process while I'm clicking on download. Okay, but it is taking time. So how you will verify until your file got downloaded? You don't want to fail your step because file is still downloading. That's it is a large file.
Okay. Can we use implicit wait?
What is implicit wait?
Means we are forcefully waiting that particular page to load. That's
Okay, so let's say it is a 5 MB file and it is taking 2 minutes. And you
mm.
don't know, sometimes your internet is fast, it is taking just 30 seconds.
Mm.
So, what in that case? Why you need to use for the 2 minutes?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so you have told about the implicit, but can we use the explicit wait using the wait on?
Huh. Yes, yes.
Okay, we as I told you, like I don't want to
Exist
wait
equal
for the
to true. Yeah, exist equal to true. We have to give the action as a item.
yes. So we don't need to follow everything, okay, because I am waiting for this file only.
Yes.
Okay, I have given the file name, so there is no meaning of giving the exist true.
Mm. Okay. Because in path you are saying, I mean, file name also you are saying like JPG. That should which we should check whether that file exists or not. Right, sir.
This is the module which is checking the existence of file only.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so we don't need to provide the file existence again, dot exist as true.
Okay.
So when I say wait on, it will hit again and again that particular folder to check if the file is got downloaded or not.
Okay.
And as soon as it got downloaded, let's say in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 12, 2 seconds, anytime between my wait on time, it will pass and say wait on was successful and this particular file exists.
Okay.
Okay, this is how you handle the download part and checking the file if it is there or not.
Yes.
When you directly use the download file and next in the next step you are using to use the particular file, if it is not there, you will not be able to pass your test case.
Yes.
So you need to file until and unless it got downloaded. So this is the step for that. Okay, so now let's click on the choose file.
Use
Okay,
file.
and when I'm clicking on it, it is opening a certain folder
Mm.
where I need to pick up my particular file which I want to upload. Let's say this file only.
Yes.
So first let's click on the
Download file. Check if the download and creating one more like upload file.
I'm uploading the file. I'm clicking on upload file. This is Okay, it opened this file. So here on this particular folder, I want to pick the sample file. Okay, so I don't know where it is downloaded. I just know the path of it, where I need to provide the file.
Mm.
So this is something related to my Chrome. Okay, this folder. Okay, this is not related to my application, right? From where I need to choose the file. This is into my system. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. Following, sir.
Okay, so this is into my system. This is not the part of my system under test. So we can search this into the standard modules that it is coming there or not.
Mm.
So in the standard modules, when you go in the basic window operation, because it is a window, okay, you will see the save as.
Okay.
Okay, the save as you need to use.
D
This is
box.
save as and say it as upload file. In the caption, what you will provide the open. It is opening a file. Okay,
Mm.
so you will provide the same caption as open.
Open.
Okay, and the file path, which is this. This is my file path. Okay, with my file name. This is my file path with file name. Okay, and then I will click on the button. What you can see here as one is open and one is cancel. I want to select the open after selecting this particular file to upload the file. So what
Okay.
you will just put the open as a button. It will work like that.
Okay.
Okay, and if you want to use the cancel, you can use the
Cancel.
cancel. Okay, right now I'm using open.
Okay.
So let's execute it using the automation. I'm clicking on the file and uploading the file using my T-box save module. Okay, this is I'm uploading my file. You see the sample file.jpg is uploaded.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is how by using the standard module as T-box save as you can upload the file. You can download the file and using the standard module as file
T
existence,
save
file
and
existence.
file existence. For
Okay.
downloading file existence.
Yes, for
For
downloading.
taking T box save as.
Yes, correct. Okay, so this is we have completed our download and upload file. So
Okay.
actually this I cannot perform right now. Let's check one thing. Forms, frames. Mm, okay, so this is my frame. Okay, I have told you about the frame, how to get the frame,
Yes, yes,
right? So this
yes.
is my frame where I need to scroll down. Okay, then I will be able to click on the APM testing.
Huh.
Okay, it is on the down below.
Down below, yes. Actually, I have faced this issue as well. In my application page is, I mean, large. I mean, big. So I'm not getting an option to scroll down. I'm getting only first two tiles. It is scanning.
Yes, yes, yes. This happens. Okay, so let's scan this quickly.
Yeah.
Let's select on screen. And this is I need to click. Let's say or down, go down below. I want to click on the component and unit testing. Hello.
Yes, sir. In my case, actually, when I'm scanning, right, it was showing the loading button only. If I scroll down, again, if I try to click on the tile which is down, it was
Hmm.
showing loading symbol only. It is not coming like this link thing.
Okay, so you can just scroll down first and then start scanning. Then it will
Yeah,
give
that
you.
also I have tried. Like, again, it is going to the beginning of my page. Again, I'll try today once.
Okay. So this is I'm getting the component and unit testing
Yes,
where I need to click on the frame.
frames.
Okay, so I need to check the frames if it is unique or not first. It is unique, then I will go to this. Then I will come to my component and unit testing inner text.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this is unique.
Yes.
I just saved it and I'm onto this page. This is I'm trying first time on the iframe because it usually in usual terms in the usual web page it just go down automatically and click on the particular element if it is uniquely identifiable.
Mm.
So in frames only we got this issue of scrolling. Okay, this is
So scrolling, we need to create in frames. So if we're having a different frames or tiles in same page.
what.
I mean, if we are having a different tiles or different frames in one page, we should create a module in frames only, sir.
Yeah, it will create the frames modules only, but in the
Mm.
modules you will not be able to see the frames. You see only the element.
Element.
To
Yes.
check the frames, you need to press the F12.
Okay.
Then only you will be able to see.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this I want to click. Let's see if it will happen. Then I cannot help. I just show you how to do that. Okay, it just happened somehow. In the
Mm.
frames also, it just
Mm.
go to the component unit testing and it's called down below and it clicked.
Okay.
Okay, But sometimes this usually don't happen. Okay, when we see it don't happen. So do we have any? Just a second. Okay, so as you also know, when we face this issue in the frames, that it will not go down and click on the particular element.
Mm.
Okay, so in that case, what you need to do, you need to go on the element or the
Mm.
modules, whatever you are using for that. Let's say this one. I
Mm.
want this element which I know is coming down below on the
Mm.
page. So when you click on this particular element and go to the properties, you need to right click and add a steering parameter, which is
Okay.
known as scrolling.
In modules, we'll be adding steering parameters.
Yes, in the modules we are staring on, we are adding this particular on the particular element which is coming at the last of the page. The
Uh,
parameter as scrolling behavior. Okay,
oh,
it is not IOUR, it is BHAVIOR as. So we have some certain values here for scrolling behavior. Okay, which is top. Okay, when you want to keep it on top, then there is center. Okay, Th-
okay.
then there is uh,
Top,
bottom.
center, bottom.
Okay, bottom, and then there is none. When you don't want to move your particular frame, let's say I'm using none right now. I don't want to move my behavior. Okay, what is, sometimes it happens, it scrolls down automatically, but I don't want to move. So
Yes.
I've applied this as none and I'm executing this step, which is finding the step below. So it will not enable the frame to move down.
Because
You,
we placed as none.
because replaced as none, we have freezed the particular scrolling behavior.
Scrolling behavior.
Like
Okay.
because I can perform this only, I cannot perform the bottom here
Mm.
because it is already going down. So
Mm.
whenever you feel like in your application it is not going down, it is, there is some error. Okay, so because of the scrolling behavior, you can just add this scrolling behavior as a property and
Mm.
set it as bottom.
Okay.
Okay, the four properties we have, it is a case sensitive. You need to make sure B should be in capitals and it is the bottom. And when I use this as the bottom, it will scroll down till the bottom automatically.
Okay.
You see, it will scroll down automatically for this particular element.
Okay.
It is not. Let's check what is happening. HTML document trainings is not found. We are on the same page. So this is the big issue with frames. Okay, we need to make everything so generic every time. What is happening with this? Global SQA was not found. Let's go to module. And see the frame properties.
Global C.
Properties are not changing or what? What is happening? See, here is the only properties coming is for this frame.
iframe.
I think my Tosca got hanged or what? Actually, Tosca got hanged. And when I'm clicking on the test case, it is showing this only.
Okay.
Okay, now it is working. Okay, this is not found. Saying
Training.
let's make it star. Okay, and see.
Sir, see now we are in a login page. Now
Mhm.
user suddenly wants to move to another page like register or some wish list. So in that case also we can, I mean in properties we are passing stars.
No, no, no. Like you are on the login page and you
Like
are.
user wants to switch to another page.
Mhm.
So in that case, how we are managing in that properties, we are giving star or some, how we will manage.
Just a second.
Oh,
More than one control found. It is. I think we need to rescan this page because of the property got changed. Okay, it is saying the trainings global SQA was not found.
was not found.
Yes, but it is there. HTML document this. So let's scan this again. Yes, now you tell me what is your question. You are on the login page. You want to click on the register page.
I mean, user wants to switch to another page.
Yes, another page and the same application, right?
Mm.
So in that case, on the particular module only, which is having the register and login both elements into the module, you can use the like we have already used this. Okay, we have used this into our module. Whatever is changing the demo web shop after that, we have put the star. So it was
Mm.
working for all
Mm.
that we need to make.
Like in properties, we are passing star. That's it.
Yes,
Right,
in the title.
in the title.
Yes, which is a wildcard. So now you see it is changing. It is saying as component unit testing online search.
Hmm.
The title got changed. So that is why it is happening. So it is fine. It is also fine. Component unit testing. And this is my component.
Okay. That is not unique, sir.
That is not unique.
Hmm.
Let me check. Yes, yes, it is not unique.
Yes, sir.
It is not unique. Let's make it unique using the index first. No, no, it is not a good property to make it unique.
Okay.
So we can take another element. Okay,
Hmm.
it is unique using its properties. Let's save this and now perform the click. Okay, on this. Okay, so it is going down and clicking on the particular component in unit testing.
Okay.
Okay, the same way like what I have told you about scrolling behavior, it is already scrolling down. You can use any scrolling behavior as per the requirement, like top, bottom, center, anything.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
because
Now, say in these few test cases, like if
Mhm.
one test case is failing, but I don't want to stop that application, if it can jump to another test case immediately, or it will block there only. Tosca will block there.
No, no. So we will cover like in the next to next section, like next week we will cover the recovery scenarios.
Okay.
So it will cover your query.
Yes, yes. Recovery scenario is like we are giving like their entry level on test case or test. I mean, step value. Like in properties in retrieve level, we are giving some value and we are using recovery or cleaning the things.
Mhm.
So using recovery, okay. In recovery scenario also, if it is getting failed, our Tosca will stop there or it will go to the next test case.
That you need to know about the recovery scenario. Let's come to that. Okay, then we will discuss.
Okay.
Okay, it is all the half information is always harmful.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Like I'm
so
going to like theoretical things. Like I'm
yes.
facing few questions. Even I have in my project on day before, like on Wednesday or Thursday, they are conducting some shop, like web shop on Tosca.
Mhm.
So there they will be asking questions and they will be giving our some like any application which are right now currently in our project. They will give us and they will ask us to do like some exploratory testing or giving some test case to develop. So that is there on actually on Wednesday. It's like again a talent acquisition like that they are conducting within our project.
Mm-hmm.
Like automation manager is planned for this one.
Okay, okay. So it comes under the recovery scenario only. Whatever you need to choose in the settings, we can see.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now let's go for the repetition. Okay,
Repeat.
what is the repetition and everything? So this is how you know about the scrolling behavior, what where we need to set, right? For the
Mm.
particular element. In the modules, in the steering parameter, the scrolling behavior is the let me
Steering wheel.
okay. So these are the ones we need to use. So let's go with the repetition. So what the repetition is saying you with its name.
If you want to repeat anything again
If you
and
want to repeat anything, okay. If you want to repeat a certain set of steps multiple times, okay, you can use the repetition.
again.
Okay. So let's say we are in the digital downloads. We want to add the all add to cart. So I want to repeat the step to click on this add to cart.
Mm.
So I have a use case where I want to repeat my certain steps. Okay.
Mm.
And which step it is, identify by index. We have covered all products we have using the add to cart as a dynamic property. Okay, we have used this, right? Just
Yes.
check it again. In the add to cart you will see there is a add to cart constraint index which is changing our value. So I need to put 1 2 3 as per my requirement.
Yes.
Okay, so this the same step I will use in my repetition. Okay, this step I want to repeat multiple times, adding the particular thing to cart. Okay, so for repeating a certain steps, I need to combine those steps. These many steps I need to repeat.
Mm.
Okay, so for combining the step, we will create a new folder into my test case and name it as add all products cart. Got it?
Okay.
And here in my this folder, I want to follow this set of steps. Now the question comes how many times?
Mm.
Okay, so here I want to repeat the 3 times. When you create any folder into the test case, you will see in the property there is a property comes as repetition.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
which you need to set it as 3. How many times you want to repeat? As soon as you set the value, you see that folder icon will change and come as a loop. It says the loop, this icon. It means it is repeating some steps on a certain times.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm repeating this step. Now, how to provide this value because it is setting the 1 2 3 I want to use at the runtime only. When I put the 1, it will click the first. Let's use this. Okay, click add to cart. Sorry. set add to cart. Okay, so let's say this is my one. I want to repeat that this step three times. Let's see what it will going to do. It will add my first product three times into the cart. Got it? Hello.
Okay. Okay.
So you see in the cart there are three third album we
Hmm.
have in the cart. Okay, so let's delete this for now. But I want to repeat this step as well as I want that it should add to cart the first, second, and third repetitively.
Hmm.
So how to change this number at the runtime? Because we are using the repetition, it starts with 1, 2, and 3. You see, you see in the scratch book what we executed previously. It is saying the repetition is 1. On the first repetition, it set the card. On the second repetition, it add to the card, and the third repetition, it add the product into the cart. Okay, in the three repetition, so it is taking the 1, 2, and 3 value. That value I want to use here. So how I will use the that particular repetition value here by using the function as a repetition. Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm following
So
writing.
yes, so whatever will be my repetition value, it will come automatically here, and I am using this particular value on setting the buffer. It is setting the buffer and it is using the add to cart accordingly. Okay, let's go to the digital downloads again and execute the same test case again.
Okay.
So it will click on first add to cart, then second, then third. Okay, using the dynamic value of the repetition, which is changing with every repetition, I'm using that value and setting the buffer accordingly here. Okay, buffer with name add to cart set to the value 2.
Hmm.
Okay, here you will see the buffer, the set to cart value has been set to the value as 3. And that's how I'm using it using my constraint index that I showed you
Hmm.
using 1, 2, 3 at the runtime. Using the function as repetition. Okay,
Okay.
so this is I'm repeating a certain task for a particular what I'm saying. Let's say three times I want to do this particular task. So it's your task now to check three values. Like first you enter the value, click on search. Okay. Second enter some value, click on search, and third enter value and click on search.
Okay.
This you need to repeat this particular thing. Okay,
Hmm.
three times, and
Okay.
the text should always be random.
Random.
Okay,
Text
so
is
this is your task to enter random values and search it for 5 times using repetition. Okay,
box. Okay.
you need to use this.
Search it for 5 times. Okay.
Okay, so this is
Okay.
your task you need to complete. So I think this is it for today. Any queries?
No, sir. As of now,
Good.
let's be random. Hmm.
You are
I'll
getting things.
I'll try this. Yeah, I'll try this.
Okay, that's great. So try this also date format if possible for you. Try
Yep.
this. Okay, and use different combinations using
Hmm.
the first, let's say first month first I have used. Let's say
Hmm.
I want to use the month last,
Okay.
and accordingly I want to take the date.
Date. Yes.
Okay, let's
Hmm.
use this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
then Rohini, thank you so much for today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, see you tomorrow with some other topics.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, bye, sir. Thank
Good
you.
day. Yeah.